time, not money. Use your time well. No gossip, gossip. Do you know that song? Have you heard that saying that time is money? I'm sure most of you who grew up in Nigeria remember that song, and you probably thought at some point, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. Fantastic tune. But come on, who came up with that concept? Who decided that the little time that we have to spend on this earth, a short 85 to 95 years or so, just so happens to be linked to money? Time is money. Really? If we think about it, what we call life on earth is between that time of our birth and the time of our death. And that's all the time we have here. So how is it then that time is money? I can't lie, it's the dumbest thing that we humans have come to believe. We will be telling each other, come on, hurry up, time is money, time is money. The ability to belittle ourselves, so much so that our time is pegged in relation to money. Paper currency, printed with ink, numbers. Wow. Is that really what our time here symbolizes? It's really sad when we think about it. I mean, it's bad enough that our standard of living, what we call wealth these days, is actually in direct correlation with our spending power, which is measured in terms of money, what we have in our bank accounts. That's what people are calling wealth. But then to also decide that the time that we have to spend here is also measured by that money. No, it can't be. There's got to be more meaning to life than that. And yes, your time has got to be used wisely, but certainly not just in the pursuit of money. So what more can man do with his time that isn't money related? What more can time represent for him? Someone asked me the other day, why is it that if they say, mention any successful person that you know, we all mention someone that we think is rich, someone famous, someone influential, known for a particular field or sports personality. And so it means that in our minds, all of our lives, we believe that a successful person is a rich person, is a famous person, is a well-known person, probably someone who signs autographs. So we want to study their lives. We want to do what they do with their time, what they eat, what they wear, what they read, who they hang around with. And we want to learn what they did with their lives so that we can become like them. If time is money, then do we all have the same time to make the same money? Is there a blueprint or a roadmap or a formula that we can copy in order to achieve what these so-called successful people achieved? It doesn't exist. That's the irony of life. The fact that we've misconstrued what success truly means. And the fact that it will always be different for everyone. One person at a young age of 21 and the other person 81. One person will work tirelessly every day whilst another sleeps all day and stumbles on one opportunity. One person wakes up at 5 a.m. The other one wakes up at noon. One person is a brain surgeon while the other one kicks a football around. One person spends his entire day and night in a lab making formulas, and the other one just 90 minutes on the field. Is time really money? Whose clock are we checking? Does this make them successful people? Who is a successful person in your eyes? All these so-called successful people, they did different things at different times. So today, I want to remind you that there's no one size fits all, one way to be successful, one particular thing that you need to do. Oh, wake up very early, 5 a.m., do this or do that. If it was that easy, we will all be successful. The only way is to define what success means to you personally and work with the time allotted to you, using it wisely to find your success. And I tell you, it is never money related. The contentment and fulfillment of one's spirit in working harmoniously with the universe being open to the experiences and all the opportunities that come your way, not being rigid and stuck with life, oh, I want just money, but adapting to the circumstances that you have, that you found yourself in. That is success. Those circumstances are what will shape you into the successful person that you eventually become. Success is not financial. Success is not your bank balance. It's not how famous you are and the autographs you're signing. Success is the alignment and the fulfillment of your role, the role that you signed up to play when you decided to journey down here. And whether you have managed to accomplish that role and the goals that you set for yourself and all that inner work that you were supposed to come here and do for yourself that would eventually help advance the growth and development of your spirit. But guess what? That goal is all so different for each of us. You may look like today's definition of success, and yet you're a huge failure on the task that you came to do on earth. You may be the most well-known and accomplished person, but you didn't dare accomplish nothing for your soul. You may have been given time, but guess what? Your time was money. So let us reevaluate our successes and stop saying that time is money, because there's no time to waste. If my millions could take me to paradise, then my time will be worth my money, but it can't. So until next time, let's be mindful of ourselves and our time and use it wisely, not only for the pursuit of money, but eventually to fulfill the goals that we set. And most of those goals are spiritual goals that we set for ourselves. So until next time, take good care of yourself and each other. Bye for now.